talk to Edie.
Shepard, I thought we could experience an afternoon of acquiring material possessions for our associates.
Shopping? I guess we could. Did you have a place in mind?
Physical proximity is unnecessary. The extranet provides a greater variety of services while retaining entertainment value.
True.
Jeff has lent me his credit chit on the condition that I enjoy myself and, quote, live it up like a girly girl.
Is Joker stacked up like that?
You don't have money of your own?
I am not formally employed. I have no legal standing in Citadel space. I could turn to crime, but that would look bad on a resume.
We'll get you your own funds sometime. But today, what's first?
I believe Jeff would be surprised and pleased if I got him a gift. What would you recommend?
Something practical?
I'd go with something he's actually going to use a few times before the galaxy ends.
I see. It does concern me that he is susceptible to bodily harm.
Because of his bones?
No, because he doesn't have 30 centimeters of reactive armor plating. The Normandy's crew have very few integral defenses.
No, Edie.
You know, the first step in appropriate gift-giving is not to think of the recipient as a mortal sack of meat.
I'm sorry. My defense intelligence programming took the discussion in inappropriate directions. I should sublimate. What about a lower back support for his chair? There are some that heat and cool.
Sold.
I would.
Who's
that'd
next?
That'd be fucking awesome.
You are. Close your eyes.
Huh?
Are we getting married?
No. There is a jeweler on the Citadel who produces these. They're made from metals from each council homeworld. Each metal compounds with the last, making the rings stronger. He calls them victory rings. Due to material shortages, only a few exist.
Rare is nice. Unique is better.
Are you valuing me?
It's the thought that counts. And you had a good one.
I have heard that expression. That's why I recorded a resonance map of my quantum bit arrays when I had the idea. If you read my extensive log files and extrapolate from my nitrogen vacancy centers, you can visualize the thought precisely.
Cool.
That's a long way for a joke, Edie.
Did I have you for a few seconds there?
Not even close. Who's next?
I was thinking of something for Liara.
A chair, so she can stop typing in her room while standing up. Liara brought 1 million screens, but not one chair. Alright, who's next? We'll save this one for last. We'll do Tali.
Hey, got any plans for the evening?
No. I'm as free as the dust in the solar wind.
Pardon me?
You remember that line? From Fleet and Flotilla? Shalai and Bellicus on the balcony?
I don't think I've ever seen that. Did.
What? You've never... How could you not have? Well, I know what we're doing tonight.
Watching Alien Romeo and Juliet.
But July, we can never be together.
Which is exactly what this is.
My duty, and you have your people.
Not tonight. Tonight, I'm as free as the dust in the solar wind.
So you've watched this a lot, huh?
Every time my friends and I had a sleepover. Kila. So many feelings.
Yeah, it's, yeah. Definitely.
When this is done, I'll send you links to extranet sites with some captioned animations.
Huh?
I want you to see behind this mask. I want you to see who I truly am.
I already have.
She had an infection for 3 weeks after filming this scene.
Getting
Totally
deathly
worth it.
ill for a play. We'll do Liara.
Greetings, Commander.
Shepard.
I didn't know you could play.
Why does she bring Glyph everywhere with her?
This is the only song I know.
Why's that?
There was always something more important to do. A ruin to uncover, intel to gather, a commander to save.
You couldn't sit still long enough.
I've saved you more times than you've saved me.
Could you?
Is there something special about this song?
On one of my first digs, a storm swept in. We were trapped inside. I was so restless. I wanted to get back to work. One of the other archaeologists, Dr. Elena, had this keyboard. She took it everywhere. She taught me to play this song while we waited.
It's a good song.
Thank you, Shepard. The person who taught me that song was a friend. I spend so much time chasing down knowledge. Sometimes I forget that there are things you learn by doing nothing. By just spending time with the people you care about.
What have you learned from me?
I suppose.
How to run, duck, and
How to
shoot.
get myself into life-threatening situations on a daily basis.
I am a good teacher.
The best. Well, I should probably go. I have reports to look over.
Right. But first, why don't you teach me that song?
And Liara will hang out for a little bit.
This place is nice.
Shall I transfer over your reports so that you might work here?
Yes, thank you, Glyph.
It's a nice place, but like there's too much. There's too much in here. The waterfall is too much. This office is nice though. This is nice. We'll do Miranda.
Miranda, good to see you. How do you like the place?
Not a part of town I'd normally associate you with,
Piano
Shepard.
still playing.
I like it.
The
I'll
piano's
fix
still
me
playing
something
and
while
it's
you're
fucking
back there,
loud.
would you?
Sure, I've got just the thing. So what brings you back?
I was hearing some confusing reports. Sounded like you had lost your mind.
No doubt. My communications were hacked, among other things. I'm sure the news had a field day.
It did. So, a clone?
Yeah, saw it myself.
Something you should have known about.
Did you know anything about this?
Just rumors. Nothing really caught my attention. But about this Brooks.
Heard anything?
Not as Brooks, but as Hope Lilium. Another lie, certainly. When the collectors showed up, she put together the dossiers on your crew for the elusive man. Never paid her much mind. Interesting. My focus at the time was bringing you back. We needed the real Shepard, not some cheap knockoff. I mean, really. A clone?
That doesn't really explain who did it though.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Oh, they shut down my favorite sushi place.
That's a shame.
Shepard, you didn't.
I didn't do anything.
I did. Fell right through the fish tank.
All I did was get shot
How
at.
did you manage that?
It exploded. Hey, it was the clone's plan, not mine.
Blowing up a fish tank shouldn't be part of anyone's plan. Although executing marine life seems to be some sort of hobby with you. No wonder your clone couldn't resist.
None of my fish
It
ever
was the first
died.
step in taking over my whole life. We stopped it.
Good thing, but why did it want your life? Why would anyone? All that running, jumping, gunfire. It's crazy.
I try not to think about it.
Probably for the best.
Trust me, I know all this isn't normal.
Speaking of trust, with all this clone business, how do I know you're the real Shepherd?
I don't know. You just do.
I'm afraid you'll need to convince me.
Not against the window, dude. Everyone can see.
A compelling argument.
This is a crazy life, isn't it?
Yes, it is, Shepherd. Yes, it is.
Alright. Now we got a sad one coming up. It's time to have Thane's Memorial. Sad.
We are gathered here to honor the life of Thane Kreos. Thane touched each of our lives in different ways. The Counselor knew him as a hero. The Normandy's crew knew him as a brother in arms, and others as a father devoted to his son. There's an old human saying, whoever saves one life saves the world entire. It's not about a planet, but the value of each of us. I don't know how many times Thane saved my life, or I saved his when we were beyond the Omega-4 relay. It all happened pretty fast. But I do know my whole world could have come to an end then, and it didn't. We cannot thank Thane. But for those of us who have more time in this life because of him, we can remember how he lived. We do that. He is not truly gone. Would anyone else like to speak?
What I remember about Thane was his confidence. He told me once about how he remembered everything, even every mistake he made. If I did that, I'd be a nervous wreck. Thane kept it under control.
It's strange, but the last word I'd label Thane with is assassin. And we covered each other in firefights. That makes him a partner.
Yep.
Thane's last stand was important. But let us also remember why Thane left the Normandy. To keep his son away from a life of crime. Deeds such as these do not go unnoticed by the universe. They echo in all who hear them. That is why
That's kind of Samara, considering an assassin
Thane
should
took
be
himself
on her bad
seriously,
side.
a trait with which I did not always agree. I tried to make him laugh on several occasions. But what I interpreted as a lack of humor was masking a great effort. Thane was turning his life around, in a way few organics do.
The day Thane came onto the Normandy, all Kelly and I knew about him was that he could probably kill us all with a ballpoint pen. But after you got to know him, there wasn't any reason to be afraid. He let you know where you stood. Kolyat, do you,
Bailey and the counselor didn't talk.
When I was little, I thought my father had it all figured out. He said men must be loyal to their friends and dangerous to their enemies. But when he prevented me from hurting someone, he had changed. He said enemies and ego are not as important as loved ones. I didn't want to hear it. I was lost. I called him a hypocrite in 1,000 different ways. Said that he was going soft. Now, I think maybe he did have it all figured out. That's all I can say. If anyone would like to continue, we'll be here.
They handled Thane's death
like
really
people
well.
are starting to clear out.
Commander, thank you for holding this event.
Besides the Kai Lang part.
In time, it will be a good memory.
I don't know if I'll be as philosophical about it. It's still kind of raw.
I understand. If you will excuse me, I should take this opportunity to speak with the counselor.
But what?
He is feeling grateful, and I want to point out there are some Solarian biologists who need funding. If anyone would be able to create a breakthrough in the treatment of Kepral syndrome, it would be them.
If you need someone to hold the counselor's feet to a fire, I'm there.
I appreciate the offer, but Counselor Valorn has recently orated about funding science during wartime. My odds are good.
Nice.
Oh, before I go, I was organizing my father's possessions, and I came upon copies of video messages he tried to send you. I sent them to your extranet address. I hope they help more than they hurt. Until we meet again, Commander.
Okay, so Thane left some video messages upstairs. This is really sad if you're female shepherd and romancing him, because the female shepherd actually cries. First message.
Shepard, I suppose I should thank you for my freedom. Leaving the Normandy was the right decision.
Yeah, because you would have gone to jail, dude.
To see our crew go their separate ways. But it is better than answering questions in an Alliance interrogation room. I hope this message finds you well. As for me, I have moved into an apartment on the Citadel not far from Kolyat. I think the first attack I had frightened him. I will spare you the details. It seemed very dramatic at the time, but in comparison to the Omega Relay, it was a child's game. In any case, good luck getting the Alliance to listen to you. Let's keep in touch.
Damn, he tried to reach me. Sorry, Thane. I was literally not allowed to speak.
Shepard, if you sent a message back, I didn't get it. I suppose communications from someone of my reputation would be restricted. The irony is, I am a danger to no one these days. I am even paying taxes on my investments. I can't expect
Oh God,
to
he
do
does
so
stocks.
if I don't. He is doing better. He has no significant other, and he is temperamental. But he is employed and staying out of crime. I can tell he is serious about changing. It has cost him more than a few friends.
Dude, what is the video quality on this vid?
Shepard. I can only learn
This is a 3D movie. Do I need glasses?
Reports about you. I have tried a false identity to try to get this message through to you. We'll see if it works. I have good news and bad. The good news is that Kolyat and I took a few days to visit Earth.
Like the shade of her eyes, shrill sound of chirping stops. I scan the ground, see two tiny bodies locked by claws.
Excuse me.
What do you see?
As I was saying, we saw a beautiful
Oh,
sunset in New Mexico, and a scorpion eating a cricket. I wish you could have joined us. The bad news is, I fainted and struck my head. Kolyat has convinced me to stay at Thane Memorial on the Citadel. I will be there from now on. I still don't want to die in a hospital, but it's where the doctors are. And Kolyat. I love him. That means I must trust him. Goodbye, Shepard. Let me say that now, in case I cannot later.
Goodbye, Thane. Okay, so I think for the next few meetups, I have to go and do a round in the Armax Arena. And then we'll get more emails to invite people and to meet them. Because, like, Garrus and Caden should want to see us. Not Garrus and Caden. Rex and Caden. As well as Jack. Who else have we not seen yet? Kasumi. come over here and I guess talk to the VI.
Hello, Commander Shepard. Welcome to the Armax Arsenal Arena. Armax Arsenal and the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board have registered you for a complimentary competitor's pass. You may start a match by going downstairs and selecting simulator options. When you are ready, enter the locker room.
Okay, down we go.
The next match will be starting soon.
Wingman blast.
Good luck to the competitors.
Who else do we have? Just them. Garrus and James.
The next match will be starting soon. Enjoy the show.
All right, let's get it.
5, 4, 3,
Here.
2, 1. Starting round 1.
Ow.
Kill streak. 3, 4, 5.
Shit.
Round 1 is over. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2.
I'm on it.
Kill streak. 3, 4, 5, 6,
Affirmative.
7, 8, 9. Round 2 is over. Maximum kill streak.
Bonus.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final round.
Affirmative.
Oh. Try again. Okay, that was my fault.
Gentlemen, it's combat night in the Armax Arsenal Arena. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1.
Understood.
Kill streak. 3, 4, 5, 6. Round 1 is over.
A bonus.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Kill streak. 3, 4, 4.
Huh. That guy got sent.
Round 2 is over. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final round.
You got it.
Kill streak. 3, 4,
Easy peasy. I didn't die first.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by the Alliance News Network. Your galaxy, your news.
Okay, now that that's done, I believe we can go back and do some meetups.
I can't wait.
Hey, I made the leaderboard.